Hi Sagittarius, how are you? How are you, friend? This is your monthly reading, and I am your cosmic auntie. Do you like my aloes? Look at how big they're getting. Look at them. I have another one, but actually I have two more. They're getting so big. How exciting. So I hope that this reading is helpful to you in some way. I hope that it's encouraging and supportive. I hope that it can come alongside you and assist you in gaining a greater sense of clarity about something. And I hope that it can provide you with validation and confirmation to anything that you are feeling, thinking, experiencing, navigating at the time that you find this reading. Okay, so only take what resonates though, right? Take what you want, leave the rest. Bounce all messages off your own intuition, your own inner knowing. You know yourself best, right, Sag? So again, take what you want, leave the rest. So let's start with the bell. If you're sensitive to sound, this is the time to turn down the volume or mute the reading for a second, okay? Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Calling all the beautiful Sagittarians. We're going to be using the White Newman Tarot today. I'm trying to remember to introduce the decks. Be doing the Oracle cards as well, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and then I'll be using the Rumi Oracle at the end as well. Okay? All right, let's get into it. Sagittarius. How can I be helpful to the beautiful Sagittarians that find this reading? The Magician. Oh, look at you. Look at you making the magic happen. I love it. All right. Let's keep going. What are they up to? What's going on? Your auntie wants to know. I mean, you're here for a reason, so let's chat. Knight of Wands, a new adventure, a new experience. Manifesting a new opportunity, manifesting new experiences, manifesting a new chapter, manifesting a trip for some of you. You know, some of you could actually be traveling. Regardless of what it is, it's something that's adventurous. It's adventurous in some form or another. It's embarking on a whole new thing, like a new direction. And it's very much been orchestrated between you and Spirit. Oh, the Fool. Yes. Okay. Wow. So this really is like a new chapter, a new beginning, something fresh, the unknown. But there's a lot of preparation that's gone into this too, because I definitely feel you had these are opportunities and experiences and things that you've manifested, like you've created for yourself, you've co-created with Spirit, and there's an openness and a readiness to do your part. And with the Fool that was at the bottom of the deck, this like threshold into the unknown is present. Now, we've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck before I get into this other card, because I feel like, yeah. So there's a lot of action that I feel you've been taking, Sagittarius, and that you're also willing to take. You're willing to do your part in the co-creation relationship with life, right? But there's a part of that means getting into your attracting energy. So there's action, there's intention, there's creating, there's movement, there's, you know, action in the physical. Then there's the Empress that sits back and attracts as well. So there's a part of that too. So doing your part, right? This is the co-creative process. Then, okay, foot off the gas pedal a bit and see what life responds with, right? Now, we've got the Three of Swords. So pain, heart pain, heartache, painful memories about painful experiences. This could be like part of the catalyst to the inspiration that you've gained into what you want and the direction that you're wanting to go. Did that make sense? I don't know. I hope it did. Like, there's this sense of being like informed by the pain and the painful experiences that you've had and how they've left residues of painful memories, right? There's the sense of learning, I guess, about what you don't like, you know, and what was unfair or what was painful in some way. And that has revealed to you the directions that you'd like to go, the experiences that you would like to have. You know what I mean? And that being very inspiring, and that maybe even like lighting the fire up in your heart again after, you know, some deep heartache. Can we get a clarifier for the Magician, please? We've got the Fool again. Okay, so, oh, it feels fresh. Like, oh, just feels like like a really like deep breath. It feels really good, Sagittarius. It feels really good. Like the change that you've been praying for is here or is coming, you know? And it's like there's this reward here, Sagittarius, about like being the change that you'd like to see in the world, and how that also is attracting in these like authentic vibrational matches through people, you know, relationships, that like experiences, places, things like, so there's a lot of blessings. So, okay, so I say that because we've got the Three of Cups and we've got the Queen of Wands. This is good times. This is friend groups, hobby groups, you know, community groups, spending time with others, really enjoying the community that you're in. Maybe some of you are like moving communities or have moved communities or like moved in some form or another, or again, like some of you definitely are going on a trip, a dream trip, and the people that you'll meet are going to be just so delightful. They're going to be so amazing. And of course, always use your discernment, okay? I don't want to explain that, but I am your auntie. I'm your auntie, so I do have to say it at the same time because I care about you. But yeah, the Queen of Wands definitely knows how to use your discernment, and that is you. So remember that, because you are a very warm individual, right? You're warm energy. You're very attractive energy too. But again, this Three of Swords has taught you a lot. So there's a lot of wisdom that you have in your back pocket because of that. So, yeah. Yes. There's a sense of going on an adventure. Ah, that's so funny. That came through, I think it was Scorpio's reading, but it came through in an Australian accent. And I know it's from something, but I can't remember what. But it was like, come on, mate, we're going on an adventure. But in an Australian accent. So, you know, maybe you meet some really great, like, Scorpio people, you know, or be, going on a trip with, like, a dear Scorpio. Some of you might be really close to that Scorpio, like, cusp, too. So, and interesting, because I see that here, too, about embarking in something new, new directions, new experiences, new relationships, new dynamics. Okay, some of you, maybe new jobs, new communities, something, right? And it really, really lights you up. Again, there's this fire, there's this warmth that's expanding in my being. So, like, the flicker might have been really small here for a little while, which is understandable when you're healing, right? But part of it is stoking that flame. And I definitely feel you've been stoking your own flame, Sagittarius, and good. Keep going. Keep going. Sagittarius always reminds me of the coals that sustain the fire. Hot, right? Hot and, like, hot. Like, there's this foundation there. Let's get some more. What's up with the Three of Swords? Oh, Justice. Bam. Bam. Look at that. Oh, and the Six of Swords. So it really is like moving forward. It's balancing out the justice, the scales. This is bringing things into balance. This is harmonizing. So this is really talking about alchemizing your pain and your pleasure and accepting that you are a whole, dynamic, layered being. Okay, and kind of bringing that, bringing that into harmony, alchemizing it, integrating everything into a deeper sense of wisdom, and that informing you on how you would like to move forward. And this is very present energy, and I love it, Sagittarius. It's very present. It's like alchemizing the past and you know, visualizing the future, the desires, and alchemizing it in the present, right? This is where the magic happens. The now, the here and now is where the magic really happens. It's where we really express these things. It's where we take action, right? There's definitely a beautiful sense of justice here. Justice to things that have been incredibly painful and troublesome to you, that have been literally swords in your back. Like, this card, like, trips me out. There, that's better. Like, it's nasty. It's nasty. Like, look at this person, you know, and look at both of them. They look tired. Like, there's so many ways that you can, like, interpret this energy, right? The Three of Swords does talk about being hurt by those closest to you in some form or another. So this definitely is signaling to me like an end to a painful cycle and the beginning of a whole fresh new one, like filled with new opportunities, just fresh energy. I saw one of those like cornucopia, is that what the word is? Like a cornucopia filled with like fruit and stuff. I guess it is harvest season as well when I am recording this. So yes, Sagittarius, there is an energy here of like reaping what you've sowed, right? Like going back to that co-creative energy. Justice is served, baby. deserved. And there's so much healing here. This is moving on to safer, calmer waters. Whoops, I hope YouTube does not get angry at me for that. This is about moving on to safer, calmer waters, having more mental space, more air to breathe, you know? Yes, you are not, you know, this is a card that kind of talks about coming out of the Five of Swords, which is battle, conflict, tension, feeling defeated, you know, struggle. And it's not that you're, you know, you'll have scars. This is what I'm trying to say, is like, there's scars, but you've been taking time to really balm the wounds and heal the wounds. Like, you really have. You've really been doing that. So there's this sense of relationship with yourself, awareness that you have the ability to do this. This is like deep wisdom, okay? And then carrying that wisdom into new things and being ready for new things. And that's a huge part of the healing journey too, is being like, okay, you know, finding yourself being like, I think I'm ready to try something new. Or like, you know, it can start small too, like a new restaurant or a new coffee place, or choosing a different direction to walk, or something, right, that feels good and safe and interesting and intriguing. You know, like, there's a lot of fresh energy coming through here, Sagittarius. And it's things that you have prayed for one, you've put that energy into, and it's like life rushing in to match you, meet you, and deliver things that are like absolutely delightful, okay? Things that your pain has taught you, you know, deserving better, for one thing, right? And whatever it is that your pain has taught you, and how you have alchemized that into like a truth, you know, that you've gained, like, oh, like, you know, sometimes our no's can really reveal our yeses. Sometimes it's strange, but sometimes we kind of have to go through like our no's, like, if that makes sense, like the things that happen in life, be like, I really did not like that, right? Like, that was not fun, that was not cool, like, was horrible or painful or shocking or whatever it is, to really show us like, hey, I deserve better, right? And you do, you deserve better. And I'm so proud of you, Sagittarius, for really embodying that, as much as that can be shaky, right, sometimes. But I feel like a burgeoning, is that the right word? I feel like a burgeoning confidence as you continue to step into like this new chapter and to call in new experiences. There's a lot of manifestation power here, okay? You really have been co-creating with life, and it's really like the results. Like, if I can't wait. Like, it's unfolding, is really what I'm saying. Is it's unfolding, and it's this coming back to the beginning of this reading, this breath of fresh air. You know, the Three of Swords can keep us feeling like really trapped up. Like, these are memories. These are the painful memories of painful experiences. And time again, Sag, slicing through that, breaking through that, but not bypassing it. This is like, I'm talking to very powerful individuals, okay? This is looking straight at it and being in that process with it, right? Because things come up in unique times. You can't take it all on at once. So when things do arise, the only way through is through, right, Sagittarius? Wow. There's like beautiful, fun times here, with friends, family, community, what, you know, however that lands, however that fits for you. But it's fun. And I definitely sense some of you are like out to like, that's something that may be important to you, to meet new friends, to connect with people in general, you know, to just like the again, there's this coming up for air and maybe feeling ready to socialize a bit more. And that's beautiful, Sagittarius. Yes, yes, yes. And the Queen of Wands and the Magician, like that's standing on business right there. That is some power. And the Justice card, whew, yeah, the Justice card does not play around. Like, again, underneath the Three of Swords, this is that slicing through. This is that, the only way through is through energy. This is the truth, looking at the truth. This is also experiencing, like going into the truth for you. What is true for you in this experience, and embodying that truth. And you know, rebalance, bringing those scales into balance. And again, some of you might even like the justice system in some way. This is just for some of you, could be involved in, you know, this is justice being served. This is decisions. This is answers, regardless of whether or not, like, so that again, that's for some of you, but all of you, the prayers that you have been praying, the answers, the decision, they're arriving if they haven't already arrived. And if you're finding yourself seeing like, whoa, look at the arrival of these new opportunities, these new things, these new directions, there's so much depth to it. Like, just wait, like there's so much blossoming in this new beginning, Sagittarius. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Oh, there's like major glow up energy here too. Major glow up energy. Stepping out and people being like, whoa, you know, because you might have been in this kind of like healing space. The Hermit's not here on the board, but I'm feeling that energy of being in like a hermit mode for a while. And you know, and handling what you need to handle when it comes to your heartache and your pain and like whatever painful memories are coming up too, because that, again, like we were talking about, sometimes there's timing to things when certain memories or truths reveal themselves, right? When you're like, and they kind of can stop you in your tracks for a bit and kind of go into that hermit mode to really integrate the information that you're experiencing emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So there's a sense of stepping out of a hermit mode, and it's a major glow up. Some of you might have been really working on like your physical health, like really physically exerting energy, and if not, you know, that could be a good suggestion if that fits, of course, to your own, like, you know, unique needs. But with like the Queen of Wands, especially with the Knight of Wands here, this is a lot of physical exertion, really, like, yeah. So again, there's this major glow up with Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is very, very attractive energy. Very attractive, okay? Sag, you are looking good, my friend. You are looking good. This might even look like overnight success, right, to some, but I know, I'm your auntie. I know how much has gone into this, but even I can't even know, you know, like this is just showing me the depth and the effort and the bravery that you have. So I correct myself a little bit because I just do. But yeah, this might look like overnight success to some, but they don't know. They don't realize. And sometimes that can be frustrating because you carry yourself in a way, you carry this with so much grace, You carry everything with so much grace. I'm talking to people who carry things with such grace, and people might not ever know the amount of suffering that you've gone through and that you go through in order to get to where you are. So I hope that I can help you feel seen a little bit. And I know that there's also really powerful connections in people that you resonate with, that you connect with, and that you will connect with and resonate with, that will totally see you in your fullness and care and know and celebrate your strength and your depth, your tenacity, and you will celebrate theirs. Okay? This is just really beautiful new things, people, places, things, celebrations coming in where you can feel like you can be yourself, where you can be yourself, where you can really radiate your magic, your authenticity, and like be around people who are radiating their magic and their authenticity. And it's just this sense of inspiration, healthy inspiration between all of you, between what in the situation, okay? Because there might have been some group dynamics that really like were difficult with the Three of Swords as well. So we've got, look at this. We've got Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. Yes. So we've been talking about that this whole reading. So it's a great confirmation. 2-2 could also be important. And then we've got closing door. And it's in a 5. So this is change. This is change. Completion. This is a bringing a painful cycle into completion and stepping into this whole new chapter, this whole new level. You're leveling up, Sagittarius. You have leveled up, actually. Now it's time to explore that new level. Wow. Incredible. This reading is amazing. I feel like I could sit in this energy for like days. I am so proud of you. This is no small feat. And I'm so excited for all the new opportunities and the new adventures and the trips and the connections and the relationships and the opportunities that are coming your way that you've also been co-creating with Spirit. This is so exciting. There's also things that just like are gonna just be so delightful, like surprising in a delightful way, right? Because getting into that Empress, it's also coming back into your, receptive energy, because co-creating is a relationship. So yes, we take that action, we take that intention, we take the action, we do our part, and then we also have to allow life to do our part and then respond to what life kind of brings us. What are we interfacing with? What are we experiencing? And then applying the wisdom that we've integrated thus far in our life, applying that and continuing to evolve and grow and blossom, right? So look at this beautiful card. We've got commitment. 31. Let's see. I missed it. There we go. 31. Commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Rumi. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Yes. That's so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Rumi. That's definitely so present here in this energy, Sagittarius, where that, the spark of you can never go out, but the flame might have been small for a while, and taking that time to stoke it, to stoke that fire, to work on those embers, right? To get those coals burning so that it can sustain that flame. Look at this little flame up here. And this blue flame here, the Queen of Wands. So, yes, this is, oh my gosh, so beautiful. Okay, I'll read this part and then I'll close the reading, okay? We are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We are on fire, though we do not burn. Listen to this. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. The flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly, so as to reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. I'm just going to make sure that there's anything that wants to come out and be shared. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passions and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us, the way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. I want to read that again because it was an interesting. However, the attachment that can come with the desire. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us, the way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. Okay. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of our heart. The huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust what is because we can get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. There is a way forward on your life path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful to you to have that clarity and certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt what you are feeling. Deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You're being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you're being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That is more than enough. You do not have to also create or control the terrain, nor determine the map of the journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest cause you to try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle, and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up, be present, attend to what is before you in each moment, and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring you the balm of solid core of comfort. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring forth you the balm of solid core of comfort, even whilst the world shifts and changes according to the workings of divine will. As you move along your life journey step by step, that divine will is moving you too, shining one into As you move along your life journey step by step, that divine will is moving you to shining one, into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. It is a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now in peace and stillness. I'm going to leave it there, but I definitely felt like I needed to read that. It goes on. These are very long, but I think that is where I will leave off. It's so beautiful. Okay, it's like that saying, it's like just all you gotta know is like the what and leave like the how and the when like to the universe, right? Like, you're doing so great. You're doing so great, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful to you. I hope that there is something that you were able to take from the reading that supported you. And I look forward to catching you in the next one.